Fraud audit. What exactly is a fraud audit? Many of you may have heard of the term fraud audit. Or maybe you heard someone talking about a forensic audit. But what is it? Forensic means a criminal investigation. The terms fraud audit and forensic audit are a misnomer. It's simply the wrong word. Trust me, I get it. I even had the title Forensic Audit Manager at one point in my career. I said this then, and I stand by it now. There is no such thing as a fraud audit or a forensic audit. But don't just take my word for it. Let's look at 6 reasons why I say it's a misnomer. There are differences in timing between an audit and investigation. An audit happens at regular intervals, while investigation only occurs when there is an event. And there are differences in the trigger. An audit is triggered with the annual audit plan, while an investigation is triggered only after predication has been established. The definition of predication is sufficient evidence has arisen such that should it be presented to another, a reasonable person would conclude that a crime may have been committed. And there are differences in the purpose. The purpose of an audit is to provide assurance. The purpose of an investigation is to prove or disprove allegations of fraud. And there are differences in the process. An audit's process involves the sampling of data, usually transactions, and conducting information-seeking interviews, while an investigations process involves the identification and evaluation of evidence where we examine 100% of the data and conduct forensic interviews. And there are differences in the reporting. An audit's reporting includes elements such as condition, criteria, cause, effect, and recommendation. Here, an opinion is given in the audit report, while an investigations reporting is strictly statement of fact and the evidence to support that fact. No opinions are provided unless a judge has deemed you an expert witness. Otherwise, you are a fact witness and no opinions are included in the investigative report. And finally, there are differences in the exposure. An audit report will generally remain internal. An exception to this is that some governmental agencies have audit reports that are public. Well, an investigative report can remain internal in the absence of litigation, but becomes external and open to public scrutiny if presented in court. In conclusion, we have learned that there is no such thing as a fraud audit or a forensic audit because there are distinctions between an audit and an investigation in the timing, trigger, purpose, process, reporting, and exposure. Schedule a free strategy session today, and we will help you enhance your fraud risk management program.